everyone, and welcome back to Morning Cup. I'm so glad you're here today because today we are reflecting all about productivity, where our time's been going, and some more ways that you can be more productive in less time. Who doesn't want to know that? So, productivity is truly and really about doing fewer things, like what we've been talking about, like stopping the multitasking and just really focusing in on what's important and prioritizing that. So, I have a question for everybody that I want you to leave in the comment section. When are you the most productive during the day? So, is it early in the morning, just the morning, midday, afternoon, evening, late night? So where do you fall? For me, I'm definitely early in the morning. I'm like the most productive. I have my vitamins, my hot lemon water, and then my coffee, and I am ready to go. I need that, it's part of our daily routines, but I'm the most productive then. But I know a lot of people have different peak moments. So figuring out what is the most productive time of day for you, and let me know in the comment section because I really want to see where everybody else is at. So how can we be more productive? What do we do? Well, I'm going to tell you. The first thing is make a to-do list that is reasonable. That's the most important part. When we have tasks, not all of our tasks are created equal. Sometimes when we're learning something new or don't really understand how long something's going to take, this happens a lot. You might be creating a quick graphic or thinking, oh, it'll just take me 5 minutes. Takes you an hour later. So being able to really understand how long things are going to take you and be able to implement that in your to-do list so you're more aware and you're able to allocate that time that's really necessary for it. The second thing, set small goals for the tasks that need to be done. So for instance, simplify. Break down what needs to be accomplished and then build on each step to get to that goal that you want to accomplish. But when we're able to simplify it, it makes us so much more focused and knowing, okay, I just need to get this part done today or this week or this month. It's going to really help you focus in on what's important to get done in that moment. The third thing is to identify patterns you have around work. So for instance, I want you this week, if this is a problem, track for a week or two where your daily habits are going. What's happening? When and what time of day do you get the most accomplished? What areas need improvement? And being able to track this, you'll really be able to clearly see some patterns that are happening. So write it down. Do it on a spreadsheet on Excel if you want, or do it in your notes section on your phone, or write it down in a planner, but do something so you're able to see where things are going and what habits maybe are unhealthy or habits that you need to increase. But really being able to identify that will help you become more productive. So the fourth thing is figure out your peak hours. So are you a morning person or a night owl? When does your creative energy reach its peak? So being able to identify that and scheduling things that require more focus and less urgent tasks. Like we were talking about in the last video about the quadrants, where do you fall? Where do you prioritize things? What's important? So for instance, maybe it's responding to emails, calls, and social media. Maybe okay, Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m., I am working on all of that. That's my dedicated time to get that done. Maybe it's an everyday thing that you need. So it's every day from maybe 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., you are focused on getting those things done. In addition to that, maybe it's creating new content, filming, recording something, being able to schedule that where okay, this is the time for me to film. This is where I have the most energy, the most focus. I'm not going to be interrupted as much. So maybe that's late at night because nobody's calling you at that time. But being able to really figure out what hours best suit you so you can really schedule that in and make it more efficient for yourself and everyone around you. So the next thing, number 5, is have a break list. So what's a break list? What do you do when you take a break is just as vital as when you are being productive. So finding short and fun activities to do or just short activities to do. They might not be super fun, but things that are really going to help you. And it's really avoiding social media unless it motivates you. So what can you do? Well, one of the things is journal. Being able to just get your thoughts out. Maybe you're frustrated with one of the tasks you just completed and you just need to write it out, get it out of you so it doesn't stay and get suppressed or bottle up or anything like that. But being able to do that. The next thing is get outside. have a snack, drink a cup of tea or water, clear your throat. Maybe you've been talking too much, and being able to just have a sip of something that's going to relax you or that's good for you can really help boost your energy too. Maybe it's calling a friend, one that's like funny, that always puts you in a good mood, or just one that you need to talk to, but nothing that's going to like drain you. So just being able to take a break where you can catch up with a friend or a family member, whoever you want to, but being able to get that out. And the last thing is read a few pages in a book you're currently reading or listen to an audio. But being able to do something that's motivating but also relaxing at the same time. Maybe it's doing a puzzle, anything, could be anything. But being able to have that list handy can help you regulate too and understand, oh, okay, wait, I don't have to think about it all the time. I already know it's there. And if don't want to do any of the things that's on maybe like on your consciousness, so you're like, oh, I can do this, this, and this. Instead, you have it written down somewhere, so then you can activate it and be able to do it right then and there. So, number 6, be accountable to another person. So, who's your cheerleader? Is it a coach, a mentor, a friend, accountability partner? Who can really help you stay accountable to what you want to get done? Because that's the best thing. I think we can be so self-motivated, and majority of us are, but there's moments where you're feeling overwhelmed or tired or just like, I don't want to do this. But when you know you're being held accountable to somebody else, something happens in our subconscious that allows us to be like, oh, okay, wait a minute, hold on. I have this responsibility to report to somebody else. I'm more inclined to get it done. We're more inclined to do things for others than ourselves sometimes. And that is a great indicator of being able to be held accountable by somebody else. Number 7, go for a walk and get some form of exercise. So doing this once a day, so 30 minutes is recommended, but being able to do that will increase your alertness, your blood flow, and cardiovascular health. You become less anxious and more focused, and you're better equipped to handle stress because it can be very stressful in life. And the last and final way is chewing gum. Okay, so I found this fact and I was like, I gotta add this in because I just found it fascinating. So there was actually 2 studies done, but Coventry University found that individuals that had chewed gum during the day experienced more alertness. I just found that so interesting. The next study, psychologists at St. Lawrence University, they did an experiment with over 150 students, and through that, they learned that it makes individuals more prepared to think through complex problems, it boosted their cognitive abilities, and it increased in performance and reaction time up to 10%. That's insanity. But so now you know, chew some gum, and it'll help you be more productive. I just found that fascinating. Let me know if you found that fascinating too, because I thought it was just way cool to understand. But anyways, with that being said, I hope that was helpful, but really reflecting on being able to tie things together of where you can be productive. What is holding you back? Is it you're staying too busy versus being productive, and making habits that are really going to help you foster your productivity versus holding you back and letting you propel forward in every aspect of your life. So I hope that was helpful. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you very soon. Have a great rest of your weekend.